Okay, hitting record button. Boys, we got balance patch notes. And I read it a little bit so far, and I read good cheese stuff. So let's get into it. Let's actually load the music. We start off. Can I zoom in slightly bit? Yeah, let's see that we still get it on the screen fully. Yes, sir. First of all, Mr. Oliver, no more 100% attack bar absorb, but he pushes back to 0, and then he only gets the attack bar proportional to what he absorbed. Still makes Oliver very good for a first turn, but it doesn't make Oliver super OP where he starts like going back and forth getting all the fucking attack bar in life. It's still making Oliver a very strong unit. Oliver is still going to be in the game. People are still going to complain about Oliver. I don't give a shit, but they didn't fully gut the unit. The unit was around like 51.5% win rate. I think it will drop to like 50.5 or some shit, which I feel like is fair for Oliver. We got the Gurkha. Your HP recovery when getting attacked during your turn. So they completely remove the recovery. That's a really hard nerf because of that recovery, you could like keep getting those hits left, right, center without like caring at all. I wouldn't have minded if they kept the recovery at like 5% or 10% or like some low number that you can kind of like push through. But this is impossible to. This is really hard. Oh, I'm on Chronicles. That's true. Wait, let me change that. Can I change the category? Sky Arena update. Updated that. Okay, we continue. We got the Battle Angel. Remove all beneficial effects to remove one beneficial. Veronica was one of the strongest units in the game, if not the strongest. This is a pretty hard nerf because the moment you, well, technically in the first turn she still does what she used to do. But further down the fight, if that happens to happen, that there's shield, immunity, all of that kind of stuff, I think she actually will break shields because her damage is pretty decent. I feel like she's nerfed to a sense where it's still usable. Gurkha might be difficult to be usable. Like you're provoking all of the supports that hit like 1 damage, like Shizuka's, Riley's, blah blah, that kind of shit. It's fine. The moment you start hitting Dominic's gonna destroy your freaking Gurkha. So I feel like Gurkha is the hardest nerf so far of what we read. We have the Kung Fu Girl. The KFG, each attack absorbs 25 to 20. I feel like that's fair. We got another Nana nerf. Nana nerf is 25 to 20. That's been a very long time. I think it started at 60, then 40, then 25, now 20. Okay, fair enough. That actually makes Carlos more OP as well. Then we have the unit everyone is asking for, arguably the worst LD5 in the game right now. Dorothy. Deals additional damage in proportion to the target's total amount of destroyed species. The whole thing of destroying HP doesn't make any fucking sense. Okay, just more damage. I don't know. I don't like it. It's just more damage. It's whatever. Okay. When harmful effects are removed, attack by all allies. When enemies or allies remove harmful attack the bar of all allies 25%. Wait, so is this a buff or is this a nerf? Because I feel like when an enemy or ally remove harmful effects. Okay, yeah, with Veramos or Juno on your side, it's definitely above. But this is not the part of being stripped. The strip still gives you 25% attack bar, I guess. So, okay, I get it. I'm not sure if it's good or bad. This together with like a, what's it called? Chow, Juno, Bird, that kind of stuff. I guess. It's there. The Mugwoo, was it? Yeah, Mugwoo. Mugwoo, 3 turns immunity. Yeah. They're actually upping the stun chance of the Ifrit. from 30 to 40. Let me actually go into the game, check what is it with max skills, because with max skills it's higher than 30 before, pretty sure. Veremos. It ups it by 30%. So we're looking at a 70% stun. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, so remove all harmful effects for bomb conditions, blah, 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 before taking damage. You will increase your attack bar by 10 to 15% for each remaining on the after attacking. So I'm not sure if this also nerfs the thing where if you're stunned, you don't get attack bar, but 15 is a lot. 15 is really a lot. That's interesting. Okay, wait, they're changing Water Ryu. Uh-huh. Absorb attack bar of all element randomly between 10, 20, and 30 chance. Oh, wait, that's a 10. How fucking random do you want to do? Did they put more? I'm not sure. They make it super inconsistent for like the turn bar orders. Definitely, like it's really ruining turn bar orders. But does it also mean that he's pushing back less? Or is he pushing back more? I think he's pushing back more, I guess. That makes more pretty OP. Is it not? I don't know. Too early to read. It's pushing more, yes. Fuck. Damn, that's okay. More buff. That more OP. Hashtag where's more? Hashtag where's more? Okay. Then we got Talisman. Talisman, a unit that also kind of needs a buff, I would say. Man, they're like literally everything here is LD5, LD5, LD5. Hey, you're a normal unit. LD5, LD5, LD5. Okay, let's continue. Increase your crit rate for 2 turns before attacking, and damage increased by 9%. I think that's exactly what he needs. I think Talisman already is good, but this 9% extra damage and 70%, or like you only need 70% crit rate, makes this unit very easy to read, and therefore you can do a lot of damage with that shit. Shadowcast, the Shadow Trap, 1 turn cooldown decrease. I think that was very needed. I think that's very good, yes. Okay, we have the Wind Monkey, increase the harmful effect activation rate by 50% when countering with the passive. Does not apply on revenge. Okay, good thing it doesn't count for revenge set, but he's going to stun a lot more consistent. I think that's nice. I think that's definitely nice for him. Whoa, this is a big change. Let it as one will always crit. So you can build a crit damage, no crit rate. And she actually starts doing a shit ton of damage. That makes Josephine not bad at all. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, we have the... Just strike as S1, yes. S2 can still non-crit. But S1, the one that counters, is always going to crit. So you can actually build it on damage. That's pretty nutty. I'm not sure if it's super good, but it's pretty nutty. I feel like the monkey buff is pretty hard as well. Fire one grants immunity. Yeah. We have the fire, wind, and dark hell ladies getting extra attack bar for critting. I guess that makes things very easy to get instant turns. Yeah, I think it's good, especially in like guild battle where you have 3 units on the field. I feel like that's nice. Decrease defense from 1 turn to 2 turn. Oh my god, that I'm not sure why they didn't do these kind of things like right away. Because it doesn't make sense to put a 1 turn like defense break on a skill that is supposedly the damage skill. That's I don't know. Sweet dreams. Targets without beneficial effects are put to sleep for 2 turns. Wait. Okay, so normally if you sleep something and you have to strip through something, it's 1 turn. If you don't, it's straight up 2 turns. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Can do, can do. We have the Sea Emperor removing 1 to 2 beneficial effects. Not sure if that's gonna make Okeanos become back again. I don't think so. We still have artifact damage, which is nice on them, but I'm not sure. We have Pioneer Sleeve Attack doing proportionate towards attack and speed. That actually makes Chiwo very nice. I like, yeah, the what Fat Crow says very true. Okeanos S3 is super RNG, but still, there's a bunch of people using, if they have their whole team Swift, like more Swift, CP Swift, Okeanos Swift, then I guess this kind of helps, but it's not that big. But yeah, Chivu, I guess some damage increase. It's not bad, but it's not great, I guess. Water Demon is getting a better shield. No, he just needs like 120% attack bar. That's what he needs. He doesn't need a shield. Yeah, Chill buff helps for the Grogan cleave, but then again, I'm definitely cleaving rather than Grogan cleaving right now. So we also have, yeah, that shield. Okay, your attack speed is increased by 30% when sleeping for all of these Hitmo meows. No one's really using those, so I don't care too much. Wait, did I? No, I already read this with the, or did I? No, I didn't mention it. The Ritsu. Ritsu, 1/3 cooldown decrease. I think that's very useful. I think that's exactly what you need. Because it was too long to get this skill up all the time. Then we have the water one, Stella, absorbs more attack bar. I'm not sure. Didn't you absorb like fully already? Pretty much, it's like 7 hits. It's not fully, but now it's full. But okay, whatever. We have the fire one that after 5 recoveries instead of 7 recoveries, you do ignore defense. I think that's nice, but I think you needed something like getting an instant turn when that happens or some shit. That will make it very OP or very strong. Now it's just yeah. Wait. Oh, true. Stella didn't absorb before. Yeah, it's too early for me, boys. Thanks for mentioning that. Stella just decreased before it didn't absorb. So you can actually go in S3 and S2 pretty easily. Not bad, not bad. We go on with the wind one. Assaults a random target once after assaults the target with a low HP after. Okay, okay, okay. Can take that. Wait, yeah, does her S3 reset after. Wait, was Stella the unit where her S3 resets after she used it? Let me check. Where the Stella unit at? Can't find her, can't find her. The cooldown time for Blade of Reaper won't be activated if the enemy gets defeated. Okay, so you can kill, absorb, kill. Not bad, not bad. I kind of dig that. I kind of dig that. It makes it pretty interesting for cleaves and stuff. Not bad, not bad. I like that. Rip MST even harder, I guess. So then we have the wind one. Oh yeah, we'll go for the lowest target. Yes, the light one. If the target dies, decrease the attack bar of the remaining enemies by 100%. Okay, okay. Endless Death. While Endless Death is on cooldown, the damage it deals increased by 50%. Sounds cool, I guess, but in the end, the whole unit is just about using Endless Death, right? It's not about spamming as once. So I don't really see the no, I don't really see that much happening there for the dark one. Then we have shield amount proportion to your HP, blah blah. Creates a shield equal to 30% of your max HP on all allies. Okay, that's the best I can make from it. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's going to be used then. Well, maybe some. Nah, I don't know. Norma Melanie though. That's the Celia one. Who's okay? The sleep is higher chance. I think that was very needed. I'm not sure if this is even 100% right now. Let me go to Celia. I don't think this becomes 100%. It goes from 50 to 75. So this 60 will become 85. Nah, I don't feel it. 2 turns, continuous damage for 2 turns. Well, slightly better, but it's not that crazy. Then we have the Fire Grim Reaper. If you attack an enemy who already has continuous damage, you don't land a glancing. I guess it helps for Giants B12. For the people that use the Seth Tattoo team and they don't clear it in the first round right away, I guess. Now it also becomes more interesting to actually say, like, hey, I let my Melia move first and then my Seth move, because my Seth will always put or never glance in that way, and therefore has more odds of putting debuffs as well, I guess. I don't know. Something like that. You 100% more damage if the enemy is higher HP than you. That's very easy. Used to be twice as much, but now it's just one time. Okay, easy, easy. The dark one, when attack lands as critical hit, your critical damage increases by 100. Okay. Attacks the enemy with critical bonus. Okay. Then we have Hark. Wait, Ranuki. Ranuki gets a fucking recovery buff. The Ranuki. Not bad, not bad. I think better for Siege. Not sure if people would use it in RTA or anything else. But not bad, not bad. Gains an instant turn after using the skill. What the hell is this skill even? It's one of those skills. I know Big V used it in what's it called? SWC, but I don't even know what the fuck it does. Increase attack speed of all allies by 15% chance for and recover the HP for 3 turns. Okay. Not sure if that becomes good then if you get an insta turn and you can go for the S2 to slow targets, I guess. Not sure if that makes anything good. We continue. The Hark will get... Wait, Wind Hark gets speed? Wait, if Wind Hark gets speed, he's a 105 base speed unit. He gets a 120. Remove harmful effects on all allies and grants immunity for one with no harmful effect. Creates a shield, blah, blah, okay. And then decrease... So this could be some kind of Nem trap, I guess, because it's a cleanser at 120 base speed. Interesting. And then the Wind Assassin gets crit rate awaken. And remove these fucking resistance awaken on the units that don't use it. Okay, okay. We have not working on revive. Okay, this is just some fixes. Water one issue. Where's the cookie buffs? I guess the cookie buffs are in next balance patch, which kind of makes sense. Totem is... Fixed an issue where continuous damage effect was being applied when the attack landed as a glancing hit. Okay, so this kind of nerfs Seth in GB12 as well. Okay. Then we have some skill descriptions. Okay. 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 So, no Oliver, Marsha, Dominic, Juno, Shizuka. Oliver is literally the first thing on the list. What do you mean? So, okay. Whole bunch of LDs. This balance patch is non-existing. People are instantly complaining, man. Holy shit. Holy shit. They nerfed like a lot of the good stuff, I would say. Okay, so the thing is, Marsha is not necessarily a super OP unit, by all means. So I don't think she needs a nerf. Shizuka maybe. Something on the S2, but that's a maybe. She's mostly annoying if you get RNG'd on. Gurkha's unplayable right now. I think Gurkha is the heaviest hitter for the nerf. I feel like Gurkha makes it... I wouldn't say Gurkha is unplayable, because Gurkha, you can still heal the Gurkha. Just heal the motherfucker. Like any other unit, heal the motherfucker. So, he is Sean legit better? No, I don't think so, because you get attack bar. Because you get attack bar and you cycle the S1s and the S2s and it provokes that way. It's also you provide armor break. But because of that, you can cycle into getting into someone's immunity at multiple moments. Jean just needs everyone no immunity, do her shit. Gurkha can do that shit over and over. He keeps you on the Ferris wheel 24/7, 7 days a week. He keeps you on that fucking Ferris wheel until the fucking Ferris wheel dies right now. I wouldn't have mind if they put it to like 5 or 10% healing. I feel like it's maybe a little bit too much to completely like jack it. But I don't mind. Gurkha was a fucking stupid unit, and they agreed on that one. Nana nerf actually makes sense because Nana is still the highest win rate unit in the game for normal elements, and it has been for the last, I don't know, year and a half, 2 years. So I don't mind the Nana nerf, to be honest, and it's slightly of a Carlos buff, because with 20% HP, it's more likely that you're able to kill things. Yeah, the thing is, with Gurkha, you need some supports right now, but you still hard counter the enemy supports. Like, units that don't do damage on you with S1, you can still freely fucking hit them. Like, for example, if you're fighting a Riley, a Nana, and you're fighting a Shizuka, name something weird. Those 3 units, if you keep provoking them, they do jack shit damage on Gurkha. Absolutely fucking nothing. But the moment you start provoking and hitting Dominic's, Masha's, but even Masha S1, like, how much does it do? So a lot of these S1s that are very powerful, mostly just the Dominic S1, I guess, that's why you start getting hit a lot by this nerf. The Oliver nerf, for people that said, like, I don't really understand it, it's currently reducing the attack bar to 0, and then taking the attack bar that you reduced. So let's say you drain from 70%, Oliver will get 70% attack bar. Let's say you drain from 30% because you want to reset it, or even 0% because you want to reset it. Oliver will get 0 attack bar. So you are even harder punished. Like, let's say you miss your S2 or your S3. You want to reset it again. Normally with Oliver, you would cycle whole turn even though the unit is already reset. Now you're even harder punished for bad RNG, which Oliver was a pretty OP unit. I feel like is fine. So it's a buff, no, it's a nerf. Because normally he would drain, let's say, at 30% attack bar and he gains 100%. Now he drains at 30% attack bar and he gains 30% attack bar. So that is a pretty hard nerf. And I feel like it's a very fair nerf. So that one is very fine. The Kung Fu Girl 20% I feel is fine. I'm not sure about Dorothy. She becomes good enough to deal enough damage. I feel like she's still shit. The whole idea of her destroying damage or destroying HP and then doing damage doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, it's the same thing. Like, if they add the destroyed HP towards my Grogan, it doesn't matter. If Grogan moves, shit is dead. That's the part of a fucking nuker. If you move, shit is dead. You don't need destroyed HP. If shit is dead, it's useless. We got the Haegang one, which is in a sense a nerf if you play it against Junos and Crows or Chows. Junos Crows. Chows. Potatoes. Whatever. Continue. But if you have cleanses on your team, let's say you have a Juno on your team, you have a Veromos on your team, you have a Chow on your team, everyone starts getting attack bar all the time right now. Which is not bad, I guess. So, yeah. I guess. Also, wait, does this mean... Wait. Does these 2 passes work together? Because that's an insane buff. Because you get 25% attack bar for being stripped. But you also cleanse. If you, let's say, Gianna S3s, you cleanse the stun, right? No, there's 2 parts to the thing. There's 2 parts to the passive. The first part is, if you get stripped, you get 25% attack bar. This is the second part, where if the enemy does something, you get 25% attack bar. That is now changed to you and the enemy. So it's double. So you would gain 40% attack bar if someone strips and applies a debuff on you. So against Gianna that stuns you, like it strips, you get 25. but it stuns you. You cleanse that stun. You gain another 15. It says change effect, and they changed a part of the effect. So, like Valantas, you get fucked. Tiana no longer counters Haegang. Tiana's still the same shit. Tiana's still the same shit. That's interesting, though. I'm also not sure how this works. Yeah, Robo still works, Tiana still works, Triton still works. Valantas is fucked. CP is fucked. Gianna's fucked. All of those units are somewhat fucked. Wunsa, not fucked. That's actually a pretty interesting one. I think it will work like that. Does it have cooldown? No, it doesn't have cooldown. It's a passive. Then we have More, which is even more buffed. I don't know why More needs more of a buff. CP, not really. CP lands glancing hit. And because that glancing hit will be cleansed. So glance will be cleanse. And cleanse will be attack barb. Also things like Karma, for example. If you have a Haegang on the field and someone uses Karma, Karma never lands. But CP first needs to... Yeah, okay, fair enough. But Karma lands a debuff. You instantly cleanse that debuff. You get more attack bar on that unit straight away. Could be disbeneficial because it ruins your attack bar orders, which you want, but that's nice. I'm not really sure why that's doing more, though. Yeah, Haegang is pretty... My Haegang is going back to despair, pretty sure. Like, fuck. I was one of the most active Haegang users out there. I actually recently switched it because I felt like Haegang was kind of getting lackluster. But that, and also if they land things like... If you have a Juno next to your Haegang, it's pretty solid as well. Okay, so yeah, the Moors, I'm not really sure why they buff Moor. Moor was already pretty freaking strong, I guess. Then we have the Dark Ifrit. Increase your attack bar by 15% for each remaining harmful effect. Okay, but I am not sure. Remove harmful effects before taking damage. This is also good because before he actually took damage before he did his shit. So Vero is also buffed. More is buffed because of the robots for sure. I guess so. But I think Vero is pretty nice as well. Not meta changing. They nerfed fucking Oliver, they nerfed Gurkha, they slightly nerfed Veronica. How's that not meta changing? I feel like it's pretty meta changing. Because you cannot... I feel like Oliver might still be a first pick, but I don't think it's the best first pick in the game right now, depending on your box. So, with that said, if you change the overall best first pick, you're already changing meta instantly. Because I feel like Moore is becoming a better first pick right now, or a good option. Maybe not better, but a very good option. Talisman has a very good buff. I feel like Talisman, people that have Talisman can't complain, because Talisman, you can go with very specific... what do you mean? It's very specific AOs where you have, for example, a Neftis. Haha. No, but you could even go like Gemini, Speed Boost, Leo, Talisman. Something like that. Oliver will still be strong, but Oliver will be very hard hit the moment that RNG hits you slightly bad. I got ads. What is this shit? That is that you don't have a primer. That is what it is. Okay, what else are heavy hitters on this? I feel like the monkey passive is also good. The monkey passive is very good counter against Oliver as well. I think the Josephine is pretty solid as well with the crit, always critting as one. Shatter, I guess, is a nice upgrade. So that means a lot more stuns. That means a lot more stuns. Because his rate on the S1 to stun is like somewhat... Wait, does it become 100%? I think it's like 35 right now. It's fucking low. Monkey business, S1. S1 is 50. So it becomes 100. So that's solid. That monkey is going to be annoying AF. If you have a team with like Gyu, if you have a team with like Oliver, that kind of shit, this thing will wreck you will slap the living shit out of your fucking Oliver. Doesn't apply on Reef and Show. You have to hit him. That's the thing. You cannot hit anything else. You have to hit him. Rip to the people that are struggling with TOA hell, by the way. Fucking monkey counter stage. It's gonna stun you instantly, 100%, all the time. Then we have some siege units changing, I guess, mainly siege units. I'm not sure if she was starting to do quite some damage then. Now Josephine is weak against wind. No, it's still the same thing. S1 won't glance, now it always crits. Always crits means it cannot glance. It's the 1-in-1. Or no, because if you always crit, you cannot glance. Because glancing is not crit hit. I will say. Not sure. Yeah, the monkey is going to be a stunning machine. Nothing else. Like, you don't want to put damage on him. Like, by best, maybe crit damage or a crit rate slot 4. But monkey, I feel like he's Gucci. Other things we might see in RTA, not so much. So it's not the most of things. They addressed quite some things. Hathor buff, yeah, Hathor has 2 buff. I'm not sure if they will see. Do you think Jaeger is good in his meta? Not really. More is better than Oliver right now? I think so. Does it make the monkey bulky? No. Yes, exactly. I feel like this is a pretty solid balance patch. That's pretty much all to it. So I'm also recording this video. So guys, let me know in the YouTube comments what you think about this balance patch. And of course, please do not go full on. It's like, oh, they didn't buff all the units that I have, and they didn't nerf all of the units I don't have. Because that's mostly the life of a Summoners War player. It's like, yeah, but they didn't buff my Jara because I have Jara, and why did they buff Dorothy? I don't care. I don't have Dorothy. it's man. It's always that bias. Yeah, I feel like Shizuka S2 maybe needed a slight nerf where you cannot put it to self, like the Gani treatment. I feel like that would have been fair. That's what I kind of miss. Gani Hathor combo coming back. Maybe. I feel like it's a good patch. I definitely feel like it's a good patch. To be honest, I feel like if you want to, you could have already played Gani Hathor in current meta. The only issue is Marsh and Juno. Marsh and Juno being that much buffed, you don't want to Gani Hathor it. So technically, you could bring Gani Hathor back, but yeah, Marsh and Juno. Juno's gonna get gonna get the speed buff all the fucking time. Marsha, once she gets 1 turn, that's always immunity. It's hard. So yeah, I feel like this is Soul's balance patch. Also, if people are asking us like, oh, why didn't they address like Oliver earlier and blah, blah, blah. It was mainly because of SWC. They didn't completely want to change the whole SWC meta. Even though they kind of did. Because of, what's it called? Robos changed quite some and Gyu changed quite some. Yeah, this makes it a lot more difficult to make a trap to counter more, because a Chloe on triple Nem will not counter more. However, if you go for a Wind Robo, which I think Otsuru did against Pinkroid in the SWC World Finals, a wind unit will definitely do. But exactly what Agent is mentioning, we got this Raviti thingy that is also a cleanser. He gets extra attack speed right now on the Awaken. Not sure if that might be a counter. Wasn't Gurkha buff in the last balance patch too? I think... No, Gurkha was 2 balance patches before. So yeah, I would say I rate this a solid 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Could be better if there were just more things addressed. But I feel like it's impactful enough. It will definitely change a lot of the meta. I feel like the heavy improvers are definitely... I feel like Haegang is going to be pretty strong. I feel like Talisman is pretty strong for arena offense. Pretty freaking strong. I feel like Everett is getting quite some impact. I like that there's a nerf on the Bison, which is a fucking stupid unit. This one, the Battle Angel, still kind of does the same thing as what she used to do in turn 1, but it's worse for like a bruiser fight. That's fine. Oliver nerf is fine. We got a nerf on Nana, that's fine. The more buff, I'm not really sure about more buff because that feels pretty fucking strong already. Do you think all Olivia will be meta in Siege? She might be. She might be with like Ophelia together with like a what's it called? Miles and then some shit. Yeah, I feel like there's and then there's a bunch of net 4 shit I don't know too much about. I'm not a Siege player. Or not that much of a Siege player. But I feel like mainly the water one with the absorbs and then killing again, absorbs, killing again. Might be good. Might be good. So overall, 8 out of 10 balance match. I like it.